Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're doing the United States No Blurry, map by Simi. It's a 3-minute time challenge, and I think we're probably out in the Midwest, maybe Utah. Mainly the farms, the horses. I was going to originally say Texas, but you don't really get too many hills out in Texas. Unless we're in a part that I have no idea about. So as of right now, definitely somewhere in the Midwest. Now this is going to be strictly the United States. Hopefully everything we find is no blurry images, although we can't be too sure about it. Now, 55 is the speed limit. That's about normal for a one-lane road. One lane being both sides. Now I did just see a welcome to sign. Let's go back, see if we can't figure it out. Elgin, home of the Huskies. Jewel of the Blue Mountains. The only blue mountains I know of are Pennsylvania. But that might be because of Blue Mountain State, a TV show, which is wonderful if you haven't seen it. It doesn't really show college life that well, but it is amazing, and it is a fantastic show, at least in my opinion. I think it's on Netflix. Shuttle service and rafts, boats, saddles, backcountry. Interesting. Nothing that's really sticking out. The fact that we're in the Blue Mountains, the only mountain, yeah, there is a mountain in Pennsylvania called Blue Mountain. I don't know of multiple mountains. That's part of the issue. It does, I guess, kind of feel like Pennsylvania. I guess. Truck route ahead. High school's that way. Road work. We're getting into a town. USA Bank. Come on. Corner Market. Elgin. So we know in a town called Elgin. Community Bank. Oregon. There we go. Elgin, Oregon. Interesting. Now, I don't know where Elgin is at all. Let's see. Can we find something else? I think it's a 204. And then we're going towards Tollgate and Weston. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Ooh, we're probably not going to be able to figure it out. We only got about 15 seconds. We could look for Elgin. Well, there's Elton, that's kind of close. That definitely caught my eye with how close we were. But definitely not really finding too much of anything. Yeah, there's nothing out here. And it ends up being a lot further east than I thought. Current leader guest somewhere over here. Ends up being over here. Here's Elgin. And here's the Blue Mountains. Over by Somerville. So, just bad location to guess. If we would have guessed the middle of the state, we would have gotten a few more points. But at least we were able to figure out that we were in fact in Oregon, which kind of iffy. Now that was us going on mountains, you know, the Blue Mountain, which I already mentioned, the only one I knew of. So now I could add another one to that list, and hopefully if we ever get something like that again, we can look through Oregon. That's the whole point, right? You live and you learn. Now we do have an end, the center lane only. We do have a land. I see KW. I don't know any KWs. The only real K I know is Kentucky. And I don't think it's KW. So that might just be something different. We do have what appears to be a barn. A lot of open land. It is kind of hilly. So maybe we could guess somewhere around Kentucky, maybe like the North Carolina area perhaps, but we really have to find something that really sells it to us, really tells us something that we're not really expecting, like that Oregon sign, Amazing Grace Lutheran Church. That's not going to have anything on it, just a regular church sign. Any flag we're going to find is going to be the USA flag. It's not going to be a state flag. Not too many people put on their houses a state flag. Everyone's proud of being from the United States. Not everyone's proud of being from a certain state. And that's, I think, something I've learned over time. You'll say that you're proud to be whatever state you're from, right? Like, people will be like, oh, I'm proud to be from New York. I'm proud to be from Oklahoma, wherever it may be. But you'll never see a flag displayed on their house. And maybe that's telling of national pride instead of state pride. To be honest, there isn't much difference to me. You could be proud of wherever you're from, but not everyone realizes that countries and states, I would think I'd be more proud of the state than the country, right? Because at least the state, you're generally around people who think the same as you, while a country is surrounded by people who have all these different thoughts and values, and usually the people in your community are a little bit more Boone lines, never heard of that. The people in your community usually think the same as you, have the same morals, same values, same stuff like that. This actually feels like Maryland for some reason. I'm not finding anything. I'm gonna go Virginia. Out here. You know, and that's what you should be proud of. You should be proud of how you were raised, your values, your morals, you know. I'd be proud if my state did something that no other state did, you know. And it ends up being somewhere in Ohio. Alright. Wasn't expecting that. I didn't really find anything to sell us on anything, actually. But it's 284 miles. So there's no way we're going to walk away with this one. We're already down like 1,500 points. I just don't see us walking away with it. Especially when we literally can't find anything. We were stuck in that residential area. Kind of shitty if you ask me. Now this definitely feels like the Midwest. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up being in Montana. That could be a good location. Maybe one of the Dakotas. Good choice. But we got to find a speed limit sign. That's definitely going to help us. If it's 70 or 80 miles per hour, we'll have a better guess than if it's 50. And that's definitely telling about where we are. Ooh. I think we might be in Southern California, if I'm being completely honest. Nope. Let's go back. Alright. Fuck you. Fuck you, Google. Looks like we do have a speed limit coming up. I think we just actually passed it. What does it say? Not a speed limit. Just another blurry image. Keep right except to pass. So, obviously the guy moved over because he's a good person. Somewhere on the inside. Definitely could be Southern California. We definitely have a deserty feel. Maybe Arizona, maybe Nevada. But I don't know why. I don't know why I'm thinking California. It may be instincts. It might be because of Grand Theft Auto. I really couldn't tell you. But definitely somewhere around the southern part of the United States. And we're probably somewhere out west. Now, I don't actually know where the Southwest starts. But when I usually say it, it's usually Texas and west. That's usually when it starts to get towards this deserty feel. If you go to New Orleans, you kind of know you're in New Orleans. Let's see. Adopt the highway, litter control. Does that say Piston Ridge? Pigeon Ridge? Something Ridge. But usually that's around where the landscape starts to change and the geology and all that nonsense. That's around where it starts to change to this more deserty, open feel. And then I'll include usually Oklahoma, except Oklahoma's pretty flat. You generally know you're in Oklahoma because of how fucking flat it is. And then you got Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, a little bit of Utah. Utah has all four classic geographies. You got the Pacific Northwest, you got the Northeast, you got the Southeast, and you got the Southwest. All in one state. It's amazing. It's the worst one. 65. The fact that it's 65 means we're not in Texas. We could be somewhere in Arizona, Southern California, though. Texas, the speed limit, I believe, is between 75 and 80, especially on highways like this. So you wouldn't expect this to be Texas at that point. And we do have a lot more hills than I would expect. Now, another location where we're not really finding anything, and we're already out of time. We gotta hope that we chose a good location. Ends up being in Utah, which was definitely one of the places I did mention. But usually my southwest is Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Nevada, a little bit of California. I don't really consider California the entire state, the southwest. Kind of just the border of Nevada and Arizona. So, good location. I don't know what you guys found. Maybe you guys found 208 and 40. I don't know. I haven't found anything. Maybe I'm just going the wrong way. It's a 50-50, right? Let's go towards the truck. Maybe we'll find something. I think we're just getting shitty locations. Now, I normally do pretty well in the United States. That says Florida. Doesn't mean we're in Florida. It just means that's where the truck's from. So we'll just mark it for now. But it does say Pensacola, which I believe is right over here. I don't think that means we're here. I think that means that the truck is from there. But that does give us an idea of where we could be. The truck could be going home. The truck could also be coming back or going to a different state. So we'll never really know for sure exactly where we are. Unless we could find a highway marker. Maybe a green sign that tells us Mobile, where Mobile, Alabama is. Actually, is that Georgia? No, that's Alabama. So, we'll look. We will. Don't get me wrong. We still got 2 minutes to figure it out. But this seems to be bad luck for me. I haven't really found anything that stands out too much. Now, this does definitely feel a little bit like Florida. You got these roads surrounded by all these trees. Kind of feels a little swampy. You know, overgrown, kinda. And that's definitely parts of Florida. You know, it is essentially built on a giant swamp. So, maybe it's a good guess to stay in Florida. But we gotta find a road sign, we gotta find a highway sign. We gotta find a sign. I don't think we've seen a single fucking sign. We got one right here. It's probably a no passing sign. You ready for it? Sand Hills Community. Alright, do we find something that says Sand Hills? Anywhere. Fucking anywhere. We gotta be outside of town. There's no way we're in town. Point clear. We'll go in a little bit closer just in case. We're gonna be fucked. We're not gonna find shit, I guarantee it. Myrtle Grove. Sand Hills, guys. That's all we need. Show me the money. Nothing. Now, we are heading east. That doesn't mean too much of anything, though, sadly. We could be on one of these beaches. Sand Hills, maybe? I don't know. Let's just stick with there for now. Because that's where the truck's from. We're not finding shit. Like jack shit. Speed limit's 55. 3 seconds left. That was the first time we found it. Said Sand Hills. There was no way. Alright, so it was definitely a lot further east than I would have thought. You guys got a good location as well. Where the fuck is Sand Hills? Is it even here? Probably not. I'm probably stupid. Oh well. Not a bad location. The truck was not that far away. And the last and final location, Indiana. I know where Gary, Indiana is, which is probably the one we're at. Based on, because they usually put the community you're in first, and then the ones that follow. So Indiana, and then Gary. Fuck. Alright. Then Hammond and Maryville. So they're all kind of close by. You know, we're kind of in the triangle right now. It looks like the rundown part of town, though. So let's see if we can't find something that confirms one of those 3 towns. Hence the community, nothing there. Let's go this way a little bit more. I just need a movie theater or a mechanic. It just says Gary's movie theater or Hammond's movie theater or Maryville movie theater or mechanic or whatever. Just anything. You know, the best waffles in Gary. That would be awesome. The best, I don't even fucking know what people are known for anymore. Here's one. A temple. We're high on Jesus and going higher. Alright, the title of today's video is We're High on Jesus. If you guys are mad about that, I don't know what to tell you. The fact that it says North Lake, I'm thinking Gary. I'm thinking we're probably closer to Gary. Although that's just the name, doesn't actually mean anything. Yeah, this place is fucking going to shit, man. Grant Gas. Food Mart. Not a good part of town, I can tell you that much. We're high on Jesus. And going higher. Okay, Chez Criton. Nothing there. Economy package liquors. Come on. Give me something, guys. Something. That was the best hint we had, and it might not even be any of those three towns. Grant Street Plaza. BMO Health and Home Care. Nothing. Spin to win. Gary. Alright. 1990 Grant Street. Come on. Oh, fuck. Well, alright. It was over here a little bit. Grant Street actually looks like one of the bigger ones. So not bad. We did catch up on some points, but there's no way we were going to walk away with that one. Especially after some of those wild guesses. The only one we actually really got was Grant. Utah threw me off. Oregon threw us both off. That Ohio guess was pretty shitty. Although I did say it felt like Kentucky, didn't I? It looks like you guys guessed Kentucky. No, it was Kentucky. It ends up being Kentucky. Wow. And then obviously that Florida one where I saw the truck and just guessed there. So we did have some pretty shitty locations. Maybe we just went the wrong way, but let's check out the full results. Coming in first place is Aphelion, 22,526. Hildy Von Biggen, not too far behind, 22,418. Screenshot the World in third at 21,603. Looks like that Oregon one kind of fucked everybody. Except for Wolf Trekker, who got it right on the head. So, good guess. And then Florida kind of fucked everybody, and that Kentucky one kind of fucked everybody. So, I don't know, maybe you guys found better clues, different clues, whatever it may be. But overall, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. Everyone's above average, if that makes everyone feel better. But that's going to do it for us today. I do hope you all enjoyed watching. We're high on Jesus. I hope you are too, and we'll see you all next time. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.